I want to give a huge shout out and a thank you to my sponsor, P2 Collectibles and Gentlemen Sports Cards, located at 204 East McGalley Road here in Muncie, Indiana. So next time you're here in Muncie, let us know. Come give us a visit. Hey, what is up, y'all? This is Alex from Plus 3 TCG, and I'm coming at y'all with a video today about the ban list. Now, we all have cards that we would like to see off the ban list. Me personally, I would love to see Shaddoll Construct back, but we all know there are reasons why some of these cards can't come off the ban list. And now we have some updated reasons on why some of these cards especially cannot come off the ban list, even though we would like them to. Well, I just want Construct back. So moving on, like I said, the first monster that we would like to see off the ban list, or at least unlimited, or just bumped up off the ban list, you know what I mean? So Construct, first off, banned, and is probably going to stay banned because of the new SEGOC rules. You can order your chains, or you can order your effects that go off simultaneously in any way that you want to, because before, mandatory effects had to go off before, what I want to say. So when effects had to go off before if effects had to go off, or can effects had to go off. And now that's not true anymore because the simultaneous effects that go on a chain rules have changed, thus making it possible for Shaddoll Construct to be Chainlink 1 and then the monsters that you send, or Chainlink 1, Construct, Chainlink 2, any Shaddoll card you send, which now makes Shaddoll Construct that much stronger because Shaddoll Construct before had to be at the end of the chain, and that's not the case anymore, so Shaddolls unfortunately will probably never get Construct back. But it's kind of the same thing for Stratos, I guess. People want Stratos to come back, but it probably will not happen anymore. I know there was that one card, like Tyrant Neptune thing or something like that, and it was a card that involved Stratos that made a really crazy board, and that's another reason why Stratos couldn't come back. But now that card is banned. I don't think, if I'm correctly remembering it at least, that combo with Stratos and whatnot. Anyways, Stratos cannot come back because of its searchability effect. It has too much of a card pool that it can search for, and the fact that it can recur itself over and over and over again, potentially in one turn, that's just not cool. People argue that, what do I say, Baby? People say that Baby is too much for the deck for dinos, just for the fact that it can recur itself over and over and over again. People argue that that's too strong. And then we have cards like Sangan that got banned because of its ability to be recurred, and that it could search too much of a card pool. They had to errata that card, and now it's back. So maybe if Stratos got an errata to once per turn, sure, I could see Stratos coming back. But until then, I can't see Stratos coming back, unfortunately. Moving on, we've got Aether the Heavenly Monarch. Same thing as Construct because of the way you can chain things now. Mandatory effects are not required to go first. You can now make it so that Aether is Chainlink 1, making it possible for you to Chainlink 2 Edia now, which then makes it so Kuraz can go off in a new Chainlink, thus making Aether that much stronger. So it's kind of got to stay at 1. We can't have Monarchs going rampant again with 3 Aether or even 2 Aether. It just needs to stay at 1, even though we wouldn't mind seeing it back. Another card would be Tour Guide. Now BAs, everyone remembers the long tournament reigns that BA had. Glad to see it gone. However, now that links are here, BA can kind of function again, potentially, and seeing Tour Guide at 2 would really help them. 2 or 3 would really help them out a lot. However, once again, with the simultaneous effects go off on chain ruling being changed, that mandatory effects and simultaneous effects are no longer a thing. It's just you arrange the chain in any order you'd like, making BA that much stronger, so I don't see Tour Guide going up by any means. Moving on to Ulti Kanahawk. Yes, I was wanting to talk about this for a while now, for why Ulti Kanahawk is on the ban list in the first place. It is arguably on there at 1 for a good reason, because Konami seems to not like cards that don't allow much player interaction. And we all remember, or if you don't remember, Kanahawk Loop was a long one. Now, the deck didn't do a ton. I think Jarrell Pro Winston, other old Yu-Gi tuber, he did something at the 2015 Nationals. He got top 8 with Ritual Beast. Is that the reason that they got hit? I don't think so. Maybe could have just been for money reasons, because we all know Co-Money likes money. But it's the fact that it doesn't allow for much interaction. So as much as people think that this card should be back to 3, man, those loops were nuts. They were really, really long, really nuts. So arguably I could see why Kanahawk is going to stay at 1. But we all know we would like to see it at least 2. Maybe even 3. But that's the list I have for you right now. Let me know if there are any other cards that you think that are on the ban list that we would like to see off the ban list, but it just might not happen, and maybe I might do around 2 of these. Or let me know if there are cards that are on the ban list right now that you want to see off because they don't deserve a spot on there anymore. Kanahawk potentially being one of them, who knows? Let me know in the comments below, and this is Alex from Plus 2 TCG signing out. Thanks for watching, y'all.